Paulus slipping it through. Moremi, of course, has bags of pace, but Ricardo Goss off his line. Talk us through this one, William.
The goalkeeper very alert to come so quickly off his line. I thought that was very key. But it was a beautiful ball that was rolled in the pockets of spaces to set him on.
Only 3 goalkeepers in the league this season have swept more effectively than Ricardo Goss, and into space. Ndaba gets it back. Well, came off the boot of Mukwane. Playing Apollos. And still Apollos drives it with the left foot. Goss makes the save.
Well, they're making more forward movement. Obviously, the high press is working in their favor. But this movement himself seems to be the more likely one for him to now get used to.
Siwelele getting ahead of Rapolo. That's a delightful little touch from Yanana Mbutuma. Then Ricardo Goss had to keep it out.
That's where you want to see Siwelele. In an improvisation of the highest kind, and the goalkeeper is told to react to that.
There's Mufukeng and Apollos. Siwelele strikes it. Goss with another stop.
Sometimes you wonder how kind of engagement that he comes up with. His influence in the game makes a lot of sense.
Only 4 sides have kept more clean sheets than Siwelele this season. They're looking for their 10th today. And they come into this game on the back of 3 successive. Mufukeng with the delivery in, and it's a good one. Ricardo Goss, another great save. And then it's turned wide from close range on the follow-up.
You have to appreciate that, Goss. I know I've said quite a few good things about him already, but to react from that, remember Makaulis just flashed in front of him, and yet he's able to fix his eyes on the ball and makes a very deliberate arises.
And from Apollos, Mbutuma attacks it. Ricardo Goss had to get something on that. It was destined to loop under the crossbar.
Thinking he'd leap and catch it, but realizing that it was dropping a little bit higher. You see, he first goes forward, thinking that it's dropping at the right level.
It's a double touch as well, that's why it comes off Makele's head. Fewer total shots as Mbata races onto this one. He will get the ball across. Ricardo Goss with another intervention. Ndaba, Mufukeng, Apollos measures it over the top.
Jesus, goalkeeping is up. This Goss, I like the presence of mind once again to say, look, you know, goalkeepers sometimes they dive for everything, even balls that they shouldn't. So, and that's exactly, it's a cutback and dangerous ball. Can't get down too quickly.
We saw it last night, in fact, the goal that Stellenbosch scored through Wanaboy Makubo against Iritape. The ball right by his feet, but he decided to try and dive for it rather than tackle. Now Makahleni Makaula. Patani needs to be careful. Mbata stopped by Goss again and then thrashed across goal by Moremi. Perhaps not anticipating it was Oswald Apollos, who might have been able to fling himself towards that.
The ball lands in front of him, and it's got one thing in mind, is to blast it. And yes, if you think, and that bounce nearly caught Goss off, and you need to wait and delay up until
feeding Moremi. Equalizer for Orlando Pirates. Well, in this title race, they know that dropping points
gets it through. That for me was the biggest weakness. And also Goss, I guess, he thinks he's covered the angle right, and he expect that ball to go a little bit across his face. And Moremi deliberately and decisively play.
Well, Goss Has allowed Pirates to take the ball away here. Oh. And he makes amends with a terrific reflex stop to deny Mufokeng.
That's a great save once again, point blank save from Goss. Front foot.
And goes the corner, claimed by Ricardo Goss. Oh, Goss is closed down quickly here. Morevi! This time he's denied him.
Yeah, Goss' concern there is you passed me at the wrong time. I was under a bit of pressure. Situation in the sea and make sure is it safe enough. Though others will think that maybe Goss had enough, but recovers beautifully to deflect that shot for the corner.
Yeah, he was goals in 2 of his last 3 outings for Asinopolis. Dion Hotter. Oh, it's a good ball in, met by Evidence Bukhopa. Another save for Ricardo Goss, amongst the more routine saves. In from Masongani, alone! Oh, Mufokeng! Well, I did say, last few minutes, this from Jele Mufokeng. Look how much space he has here. But just couldn't get the cleanest connection.
Yes, I think it hits a bit of the shoulder. If anything, comes off the shoulder instead of the